going to start because
where it gets interesting though is even in that game, Xerxes in the first half, in the first half, Xerxes was a miss. No, I'm saying in the first half, Xerxes was a miss, is what I'm saying. In terms of like,
because he wasn't on. He
wasn't on, and we got so dominant.
We should have been 3-0 up.
The first half
should have been 3-0 up
in the first half.
Yeah, Dallow's clean through, should have scored. Then we scored the actual goal. Bruno, wicked ball.
No, but I felt like we should have fist
and then the Mbumo one, Bruno puts Mbumo clean through. Then the keeper saves it. Then it goes back to Cunha. Then it's off the line. Then it goes to Ahmad. He kicks it wide. We should have been 3-0 up, bro. We should have been 3-0 up.
You know, I thought the first half wasn't that great, you know. As much as you're saying there was those chances,
really?
I was disappointed in us in the first half. Honestly, I was like, I did.
Apart from conceding the goal, we just
when we were passing, because some of our passing was off as well. Like some of our passing, I don't know what's wrong. Like Mbuemo and Ahmad have been on their worst run of games in terms of form, and Ahmad not taking on his man. Like there's some.
He's getting into the positions, but like the last decision, it's like he's like, right, you're in 1v1 isolation.
Yeah,
where find the man or get the shot, get the change.
Do the right thing, and you're doing everything wrong. Like I don't understand. Mbuemo, Ahmad, Cunha, really like not good, and Cunha probably like the number one at not being good out of the three of them, I would say. And I think Cunha's one does really stand out in terms of, bro, you've lost it again. Well, you've done this again. You know what I mean? And that's sometimes when we cuss the manager, which is fair, when we talk about system, these lot have to pass better in these moments because we have it. You're prem proofing. You guys are talents that I should be able to say we're in trouble. What's the word? Brilliance. I should be able to look for you for a moment of brilliance. And I'm not seeing it. That's your job. If you're the Maverick, when we can't do certain things, I should turn to you and you save us. And there's 3 people that should say, well, add Bruno to the list. 4, and I'm not being saved certain times.
Yeah.
That's not good. And what hurts the most is, you see when we was playing in that game in the first half, because it was a good result in the end, but we all knew 1 is not enough. We knew it. You see when Wolves started piling on the pressure, and there was moments in that game moments for alarm for the first half. Remember that in the last 10, 15 minutes of that game, all of a sudden, Wolves really put on the offensive. Now, if you're thinking about Aston Villa, Bournemouth, this is where we're going to concede. So you guys waste opportunities. So when you say nothing's changed properly, first half, we have opportunities galore.
Kill the game. Should have killed the game. Should have killed it off.
But this is the story of Man United under Ruben, under Ten Hag, under anyone. Yeah. So then after we leave the door open and they score, mate. We can't.
And they ain't scored in 8 hours. They ain't scored in 5 games. Do you know what I mean? So obviously at halftime, Yvette tweeted, people go, "Oh, we'll wait till the end. Hold that. We won 4-1. What you saying now?" But this is what I was sort of getting angry because people were saying we should have been 3-0 up at halftime, so it's not Ruben's fault. That bit's true.
It wasn't. It's not.
But you can't. That bit's not Ruben's fault. But the reason why we're nervous and the reason why we conceded is as a result of the team that we actually are. So that is somebody. That's on somebody. So what I'm saying is there's a reason why we still conceded. The reason why we still conceded up until we took control the second half, which was absolutely fine. Good performance overall. I'm not saying that, right? The reason why we conceded was because we are a team that allows teams to have opportunities. We're a team that don't stay locked in for the whole time. Just to get that. So you can't just only blame the players all the time. The team is where there's a reason why was we going into Wolves thinking, tell you what, mate, you know what United like. They could that has to be a thing. We're
I have to disagree on this one. Honestly, sometimes I can talk. I heard there's a rumor going around that Ruben didn't go to speak to the players at halftime. Didn't go in there. Fuming. Left them to figure it out, and he came out.
What against Wolves?
That's the rumor. What's that? Yeah, so that's the rumor. in this Wolves game.
Yeah,
Half time didn't
because
go
the game
in
just
there.
should have been over. They've been fine.
But then this is what I'm saying. So imagine not going in there and trusting senior leadership in terms of the leadership players and the things. Say, we do that to get a reaction from the players. I'm so mad, you idiots. I'm not going in there. Fix this. Yeah. And the players
and then they did
go in and fix it. So then after you do say to yourself, well, what are you lot doing? Because this happens a lot. There's games when you say, guys, there's no excuses for you to approach the games the way you're approaching them. You score the goal and you ease off and you just get silly. Why are you not doing that? Why is it when we get to 4, now I see good scintillating football? Now you guys are playing without fear. Why can't you lot play without fear from the start of the game? Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is obviously the reason why they're inconsistent. But then I looked at the form guide. I was on Sky this morning, Sky Sports, and they, bro,
1 defeat in 9.
No, we're 4th in the form guide.
In the form, so yeah. I'm like 1 defeat in the last 9 games.
What? It doesn't feel like that.
It don't feel like that.
It doesn't, bro. I saw Aston Villa, then I think it was City, Arsenal, United, Chelsea. And I honestly said it didn't feel like that.
Yeah.
And I looked at the guy and I said, that doesn't feel like that. But something, and then we're the second, I think we scored the third in scoring goals.
Yeah, 4th, I think.
3rd or 4th in scoring goals. Brother. So then you look back and say, well, you see what? That's mad. That whole thing, that's why this whole Ruben experiment is crazy to go through, right? Because the Wolves game, I'm saying if he loses this game, this man is useless. If anyone, the players, him, if we don't walk out with the win, this guy is useless. But then you're saying, bro, look at the form guide. They don't lie.
It's true. The form guide. No, the form. Oh, we're 3rd after Arsenal and City. Okay, cool.
2nd in XP.
Yeah, but we've conceded a lot of goals, which is not good. Look, we still can't get overgassed from that because there's a reason why when we go play Everton at home and the West Ham game, you know what I mean? And then we'll find out against Bournemouth. This is a Bournemouth team that is on a bit of a slump. You know what I mean? Semenya's trying to be too hard.
They tried a little bit in there.
They drew the last game against Chelsea. Should have won. Yeah. Before that, I think they got pumped before that. They're on a bad run. They haven't won in 5. Like they're struggling a bit. Yeah, they're down the table. But you know what it is with Bournemouth. It's still a good team. You can't just. Yeah. So we're gonna find out again, aren't we, on Monday night? So all of this, where it's like, tell you what, we're doing all right. It's this, it's that. Then we get the reminder. But I think the truth is the fact of that, like, if we do draw against Bournemouth, the league will still look like
similar,
right? And
yeah.
And that's what's making it hard, though. This is what I will say, because this league's a bit of an anomaly where we started that game in 12th, bro. Started the game in 12th. Do you know what I mean? There's teams that are in 12th now that are 3 points behind us. One game away. So the fact that it's like that, it's making us not really truly be able to actually assess how good or how bad we actually are, because there hasn't.
Well, we're where we need to be,
but we're where we want to be, though. So you just got to take it.
You said, Flex, let's be honest about this. When we finished, did we finish 15th last season? Because I don't think that's our actual. Was it 15th or 14th?
We finished 15th.
Yeah. That was our final league position.
1-5.
Brilliant. When we finished 15th last season, some of us were looking at this time of year saying, I think our manager will be gone by now. Yeah? We are currently right now, if you look at the table, was it 5th, 6th?
5th.
Right now.
Joint 5th.
That's mad. I don't care how mad the league is. Just judge it by the table. Right now, what our expectation was we'll be nowhere near it. And how many points off top? Not off top 4, or 3rd or whatever.
Top 4, well, 1 point off top 4. Palace are 4th.
1 point off top 4.
And Chelsea are 25 points, the same as us. They're 5th.
That's mental.
We're 5 points behind Villa. And they've won 5.
5 points off Villa. I never believed it. You can say worst prem, whatever, but the facts still remain. this is where we find ourselves.
But we do this all the time, though, of like, we're only a few points off this team, and if we win that game, then we're going to be here.
Oh, I'm not saying hey. I'm not hey. I didn't say that. You've added the extra part. I'm just saying, Man United, for where
this is where we are,
where we expected to be this season in this time was this manager's getting sacked.
Yeah,
and he's not. And that's somewhat progress. The XG being high, progress. The fact that we scored this many goals and we're not in debt to the league, progress. But then we're still lacking in like a midfield area. But then I do like, bring Sesko back. Please keep whipping the ball in like this. Bring him back.
He needs a service. He needs a service. He needs a service.
If I see Cunha and Mason Mount and no Šeško, I'd be a bit annoyed. Yeah, I need to see
because we want our strikers to start being the striker. That's what it is. It feels like he's had to stop, start, in and out. So he got to buy this time. It feels like the best of him is going to have to come probably next season.